I said I would deliver, and now here it is, the 7th episode, the second upload of the Leeds United career mode for the day. So, once again, thank you all for watching, and thank you for hitting that target. So, let's continue on now with the Capital One Cup fixture in the round of 16. This is terrific stuff. We've got a game against Everton, who I think maybe only the second Premier League team that we've actually going to be playing in this career mode so far. We played Sunderland last time around and we were able to win that game, I believe, either 1-0 or 2-0, which was fantastic. And we immediately start this off in the 20th minute with a poor sliding tackle, giving away a penalty. I don't know who it was. I think maybe it was Sam Byron, we'll assume. He's the one that got the yellow card. As Leighton Baines just goes and slots one in the top left corner, and it was a really good pen. Even though the keeper went the right way, he wasn't diving in that position, sadly. But still moving on with Jack Grealish and McGregor, who worked that so well. And the shot, beautiful 1-2 play. Jack Grealish, only 6 minutes later, will go and get it right back for Leeds. Brilliant response from a really poor goal to concede. And the cross finally, on the stroke of half time, the header thankfully going for Leeds anyway, going right over the crossbar. But still continuing on now with Everton, going past. Naismith tried to slot it and put it wide. The keeper just standing there, poor defending again. We're really hanging on now. It was not a lot of attacking going on until this chain of possession with Storm not exactly bursting through, but he's trying to get past Jagielka, makes that happen. The through ball in for Dukara, who heads it. Maybe he should have taken a touch and tried to smash that. He had the space, but then again, this is legendary, and you get closed down like fucking that in legendary. It's unreal. As the header or the clearance or whatever, somehow the ball ends up heading toward the net, and thankfully it hits the post instead of going in, because that would have been it, game over. But thankfully, at the end of full time, we're continuing on now to extra time against Everton, and if we're going to pull something out now against Everton, that would be fantastic. But Dukara, who heads it back down for Grealish, has already scored one. Hits the post. Oh, that would have been a great goal to put us in front. It was fantastic. Just a little knockdown for Jack Grealish as well. But still moving with Moat, trying to win the header, losing out. McCarthy passing Lukaku. McCarthy still moving. The two of them combining. Back to Lukaku. And then for Barry, who shot it. It was great, but it's ridiculous passing. Poor clearance. Falls to Barry again. He got a second chance. And then Lennon would collect it, but he would be offside. It's just insane. And now Everton really pushing numbers forward, getting shitload of numbers forward as Aaron Lennon tried the finesse shot for the near post, putting that one wide as well. We're giving them so many chances and getting away with it so many times as well. But maybe now a chance. They've got some numbers forward and we've got numbers forward as well. So Adrian, pass. It's a 2v3. Nicholas Orm, your first goal. No, we can't put it past the fucking keeper. And again, the header he loses out on, and they clear. That was his first goal. Right there on a fucking plate. He's missed it. And now it's a penalty shootout. Unfreaking believable. Dukara, thankfully, at least puts the first one in. Baines has already had a bit of practice. Today is saved. He goes in the same direction. The keeper dives the same way. And now Adrian, who just scores the best penalty of the day, surely would that one. That was right in the corner. Lukaku now with a chip. He had the perfect run up as well. Couldn't have seen it happen. But still, now moving. Jack Grealish, he'll shoot. Going right again and scoring 3 of 1 so far, sorry, with the saved penalty as well. Barry now sticks a beauty in the top right-hand corner. Nicholas Storm shoots. Oh, the keeper goes the same way, but there's enough power on it, and the placement's good enough for it to end up going in the back of the net. Now, Kone goes the right way, and the keeper diving to the left. Now, McGregor, saved by their keeper. Unbelievable. Now it's tied up again. Yes, it is. Right down the middle is Stevan Pienaar, I believe. Now, Aiden White's turn. Again, the keeper probably should have been saving that. Lucky to get that one in. If we can save this one, it's over. Lennon going down the friggin' middle again. The cheek of the AI. And now it's real sudden death. Now it's Moat, who's again the keeper going the right way, but not saving it. We've gotten away with it a few times now. Jagielka, keeper going the right way, but just not getting up in that top left-hand corner. Now Berardi, who shoots and hits the post, and it bounces out. Oh no, it's gone. We've given Everton the chance, trying to put him off. The Coleman will step up. Which way is he going? He'll go right. Keeper goes left. He's dedicated himself. The game is over. Everton are going through. They've celebrated like they're celebrating. They're going nuts like they've just won a bloody penalty shootout. I mean, seriously, that animation is fucked, no matter what you say. But that is very disappointing. We've been knocked out from the Capital One Cup by penalties, and my man of the match for that game is going to go to Silvestri. I'll just get that out of the way as well, who was the clear standout. Great saving of penalties as well. It was able to save one, really, but I mean, still, that really could have been it. If only we had finished, if only McGregor had scored that one, that was basically it. and just, no, not to be. So, unfortunate. And then I get the cheek from Callum McGregor to say, for the upcoming match, can you start me? After you're the fucking reason that basically, well, him and Berardi probably equally, but still, unfortunate that we got knocked out of that competition because, we were going well. But thankfully, there's another cup competition that we can focus on, and that's the FA Cup. But that's not for at least, of course, until January there still. But now we play an interesting game, and you don't see this very often. A team playing a 4-4-2, the most basic formation in football. It's just you don't see it, which is kind of funny. But yeah, we're playing Blackburn Rovers for the first time, who I'm sure you all know, by the way, as Blackburn have a shot and nearly score, just going wide, was the other option. One of these two teams was going to be the Leeds career mode team. Obviously not the Leeds career mode team, was going to be the Road to Glory team. Only one team was going to be the Leeds United team, but still, they're passing again from Blackburn, still moving it. The 1-2s, having the chances, and they were really making all the chances. It was insane. But of course, we ended up siding with Leeds. Blackburn, though, we're going to try to maybe have played a game and said, hey, look, we've got some great players and some great talent in this team. You should have picked us, or maybe at least your fans and your voters should have picked us. But unfortunately, no, it wasn't to be. But Blackburn still just passing this ball around ridiculously. Like they're Barcelona, the tiki-taka, and the header. The keeper's dived for some reason. He was never going to get that. And he left an open net, but thankfully we get away with it. And again, another chance. Blocked. The defence somehow stopping that goal from going in, which was insane. And unfortunately, it ended up being a game of maybe not few chances, but chances that just weren't stuck away. Very annoying, but still. FIFA 15 gave man of the match to Marco Silvestri with an 8.6 rating, and he was the standout. Yet again, I'm going to give that to him as well. 2 back-to-back man of the matches, 1 against Everton, now 1 against Blackburn, and now will he potentially maybe go for 3 in a row with this game against Ipswich coming up. So, Silvestri now is starting to make a push for potentially that J-Bucks medal. Will he make it happen? Only time will tell. But is he going to have to? He's going to have another good game against Ipswich in order for him to get that man of the match vote again. But who is going to step up in this team and now actually start to score? Who's going to make that happen now? Because we got one very good goal against Everton, nothing against Blackburn, which is alarming. And now again, right as I say, you don't see teams play 4-4-2s anymore. Now we've come up against Ipswich playing in that exact same formation. Still, making me eat my words now, Ipswich. That's I don't appreciate that, but still moving on. We will continue. We're really looking for a win now as Antonucci, who comes out of nowhere, makes a tackle, but he just does not have that pace to really burst away. He's going to get closed down by the centre-back, but he's done well there, and the touch is terrible. Adrian takes a touch. He falls over. All the defenders still fucking falling over. Everyone's falling over. It's insane. They're like bloody, it's ridiculous. If everyone in that box was trying to pretend that they were freaking, jeez, I couldn't even get the bloody joke away before fucking Dukara scores and puts us 1-0 up. And look at all the space that he was given for the freaking header. And by the way, the joke was they all turned into Falcao when he touches the ball in the box. Anyway, it's not even funny anymore. But look at this. Adrian's still running. The defenders cannot catch him. And the slide tackle is made. It's all the only option that they had. And probably the wrong option because he was still on a difficult position there to maybe shoot. The keeper was closing in. But we get the penalty. So Ceballos is the penalty taker. He does have the highest penalty stat. He's the one that's going to do it. We power it up, and he starts shimming away. Players are now running into the box. What the fuck is going on? I just charged up for the penalty in the 80th minute. Everyone's walking around, and they're making substitutes. Okay? So they're making substitutes right as we're about to take the shot. I don't know how that's happened. We've just burnt the clock a little more. But Ceballos will finally get the shot away, and that is a good finish in the top left-hand corner. Keeper goes the wrong way. 2-0. I think we're finally going to win a game. You betcha. It's a 2-0 victory. Liam Moore goes and hugs Silvestri. Those two had a good game. Defense had a good game. Silvestri, again, man of the match from FIFA. Again, back-to-back. But this time around, I'm giving actually one vote to Dukara. Not even kidding. As you can see there, we played a different formation with a 4-1-2-1-2. Played Montenegro and Dukara. And despite Dukara not scoring, he was still like quite good. Oh, one minute. No, of course Dukara scored today. He scored. I was about to give him the man of the match just off of the merit of his game, just on the ball and what he was creating for Montenegro and for other players as well. But yeah, he went and scored as well. So that really just cements it, doesn't it? So he definitely gets man of the match for that one. Only one more game left to go. Montenegro, by the way, the striker that I was giving games to, who's, he's not super highly rated. He's only low 60s, but he has been growing, which is good. And you want to give growing players games no matter what. So I was definitely going to give him a game. I definitely wanted to get Antonucci out of the team. And I'm starting to get a little... I at times get quite sick of Dukara as well. So I wanted to give my other strikers some games. Montenegro was next up. And, you know, he's been playing okay recently as well. He is now the sole striker in this team, I believe, as well. We went back to the 4-3-3. That's the shot from Norwich. Thankfully, it was saved by the keeper. And now a chance for ourselves with a free kick right on the box. We've got Cooper at the far post who heads it and tried for the near post, or for his far post, and unfortunately couldn't make that happen. But now, stoppage time's about to come. McGregor's there. He's trying to make something happen. A good one, too. The defender slide tackled into McGregor, missed him, and now that's all the space that McGregor will need. That's been created by that poor slide tackle. Goes around, and it's a 1-2 with Montenegro, and he gets the assist. McGregor scores the goal. It's 1-0 going in half-time. That's a brilliant result against Norwich as well, who are doing quite well in the league. And the shot, thankfully going straight to Silvestri, who makes the save again. Another save for him. He's been brilliant so far. Mo out with a tackle. McGregor and now Montenegro. Role reversal. The assist is maybe he needs to score it first, and he does. Montenegro, the goal scorer. The assister is McGregor. Those two again combining. Brilliant to see. Another 2-0 victory. That's fantastic. Silvestri again keeping a clean sheet. He's been brilliant so far. But man of the match, he gets 4 back-to-back man of the matches from FIFA. That's a hell of an effort. But my man of the match is going to go to Montenegro, who assisted, scored. Montenegro and McGregor both getting an 8 solid rating, both the second equal highest rating under, of course, you know, who in Silvestri, who's just been on fire. But he gets man of the match for scoring a goal, assisting as well, and playing very, very well for a lower rated striker, which is good. So I might be giving him more games. But next game will be against Charlton. That'll be coming out tomorrow as well, episode 8. But until then, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and have a good one. My name's MasterBucks, and peace out. Bye-bye.